So hey everybody, it's Saturday. Guess what? Yesterday I got a Christmas card in the mail. It was mailed on the 18th of December and I got it yesterday. And look at the nice stamp. Little Santa Claus in his sleigh. The card is from Joe. Thank you very much, Joe, for thinking about me. And the reason that I'm talking about it is that, first of all, it made me smile, and that's always good for me in our gray winter months. It's almost, December's gone. I should be happy about that. January's almost gone, which is good news. February is a short month, and then it's going to be March, and spring comes to us in March. Here's the card from Joe. Joe is sweet pea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You made me smile. I have tried to send you a personal message on YouTube to thank you, Joe. And I composed an eloquently lovely comment that wouldn't post because I have to be a contact, seeing as YouTube doesn't have friends anymore. And I don't know how to make someone a contact. Perhaps somebody could tell me. Anyway, thank you, Joe, for the card. And thank you to all of you who sent cards this year at Christmas. I didn't send as many as I normally do. But normally also, I would show everybody all of the cards that I got. And I didn't do that this year for a number of reasons. Anyway, when I sat down and started to think about what I wanted to say to you today, I didn't think I'd have much except for Joe's card. And I made a list. Here's my list. It's huge. And I might have to cut this into 2 or 3 videos. Who knows? But a couple of things that I wanted to tell you I've been enjoying on TV. I am a big fan of Justified. And I haven't heard anybody talking about that show, Justified. Timothy, and I can't say his last name, Oliphant, is in it, along with Walton Goggins, whom I think is fabulous, although I have a bit of a crush on Timothy, on Raylan Gibbons. Anyway, I think it's clever. I think it's, for a cop show, if you want to call it a cop show, it's non-traditional. It's even keeled. There's no real, there's blood, guts, and gore, yes, but it's a different feeling than the regular cop show. Raylan is so calm, laid back. Maybe it's the hills of, I think it's Tennessee where they are, in the hollers. Anyway, that's Justified. Does anybody else like Justified? Do you watch it? The other show that I think I would like to mention is something called Hit and Miss. It has, and again, I don't know how to say her last name, and I'll be guessing if I say Savigny, Chloe Savigny. She used to be in the story about the Mormons. Oh, God. What was it called? The guy with the 3 wives, and she was the second wife. I don't remember. I could have told you 5 minutes ago what it was, but I don't remember now. Seriously, it's the onset of dementia, I'm sure. Anyway, back to Hit and Miss. Have you heard about this? It's about a woman in the process of going through transgender changes, and she hasn't been able to afford the complete surgery. So she has, what is it men call that? They're junk. She has a penis still. She has breasts, and of course Chloe is gorgeous. And she's a contract killer in Manchester, in England. And I don't know, it's just, she learns, and I'm not revealing anything, but she learns in the first episode that when she had a girlfriend, when she was a guy, when she was a man, full man, and had a girlfriend, she fathered a son 11 years ago. And the woman that he had as his girlfriend before he turned into Mia, died. And the girlfriend wanted her to come and take care of Ryan, her son. And how she balances taking care of 4 kids, one of which is hers, and her job as a contract killer. And there's a lot of people apparently in Manchester, England, that need to be whacked. It makes for good TV. The full frontal nudity is, well, the first time, it was a little startling, I have to say. I'm getting used to it now, but they've only made 6 episodes, and I guess they're trying to decide whether or not we, the general population of TV viewers, like it. So I'm curious about what you think about Hit and Miss if you've seen it. So that's Justified, that's Hit and Miss. What else is on my list? Oh, my books. Well, I've been busy reading. I find it soothing. I just wish that I would be able to read and knit at the same time. And yes, I know I could listen to audiobooks, but I haven't quite acclimatized myself to that media. I just finished this one, Major Pettigrew's Last Stand. This is unusual from my perspective as to what I normally like. There's no blood, guts, and gore. There's no intrigue. It's not a murder mystery. It's a story about an aging, retired British, very British, with very British attitude. His moving on in life. And it was recommended to me by a bookseller, and I'm not sorry I read it. It's a little milquetoast for me, but the writing is excellent, and I enjoyed it. And talking about milquetoast and gentle writing, that takes me to this, The Beautiful Mystery by Louise Penny. Louise Penny is English or Canadian. And 2 books ago, I said I wasn't going to read any more of Louise Penny because her 2 books ago, I didn't like. It was very milquetoast, and I didn't like it at all. This one, it's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful mystery. It's about Gregorian chant, of all things, and I was sorry it finished. And also, I've discovered, what is art? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just going to plod along. This will be a new 2012 event for me to go past 10 minutes. I got a Kobo. Well, this is my second Kobo. Robin, my sister, gave me this mini Kobo for Christmas, bought herself one so we could exchange the books both of us are purchasing. And on this, I discovered an author, Canadian, by the name of Ian Hamilton, who has written 6 books about a fixer. And her name is Ava Lee. And the first book, which is called I can't show you, of course, because it's on the Kobo. It's called The Water Rat of Wan Chai. I was devastated it was finished, and I'm looking forward to the remaining 5. So that's Ian Hamilton. And this is what I'm reading next after I finish the Giles Blunt, another Canadian author, that I'm reading now. Okay, moving right along. Dudeskos. Do you see, Dimitri, how easy it is to say your channel name? Dudeskos. Dudeskos. It's not hard. It just rolls off my tongue. As you say, the same as Schwarzenegger. Dudeskos. What else? I'm going to save the story about my grandson and the car until tomorrow or Monday, because I think 11 minutes is way too much for me. How's everybody doing out there? Brian, I send you big kiss. Wet. That's it, that's all.